This is a video on limits. The question states, show the limit does not exist. We have the limit as xy approaches 0, 0 of xy squared over x cubed plus y to the fourth. So to show a limit doesn't exist, we can find two paths that approach 0, 0, take the limit along each of those two paths, and if those two limits are not the same, then the limit does not exist. So I'm going to start out with the path along the positive x-axis that goes towards the origin. So that means that y is equal to 0. So in my limit, I can plug in y equals 0 and then take the limit as x approaches 0. So I do that, and I have the limit as x approaches 0 of x times, I plugged in 0, so 0 squared, over x cubed plus, and then 0 to the fourth. Notice the numerator is x times 0 squared, which is just 0, and the denominator is x cubed. 0 over x cubed is just 0. So the limit as x approaches 0 of 0 is 0. So there's my limit along this first path, y equals 0. Now let's take another path. I'm going to choose the path y equals x. So that's this path here that goes towards the origin along the curve or the line y equals x. And since y equals x, I can plug in x where I see a y and take a limit as x approaches 0. So I do that, and I get the limit as x approaches 0 of x times, I plug in x for y, and I get x squared over x cubed plus, and then x to the fourth power. So the numerator is x times x squared, which is x cubed, and I can divide x cubed on the top and the bottom. I get 1 on the top, and x cubed over x cubed is 1, x to the fourth over x cubed is just x. So I'm left with the limit as x approaches 0 of 1 over 1 plus x. Well, if x is 0, I get 1 over 1, so that the limit is equal to 1. The important thing to note here is that these two limits along paths that both go to the origin approach different numbers. 0 is certainly not equal to 1. So I can state my conclusion and say that since the limit of the function along one path, this path y equals 0, to the origin is not the same as the limit along a different path, this path y equals x, to the origin. Therefore, the limit does not exist. And I'm done with the problem.